So, the embargo for Spider-Man reviews finally lifted today, and so far, the game has, for the most part, been showered with near universal acclaim. Sony was actually kind enough to send me a review copy, so if you'd like to know my thoughts and opinions on the game, go ahead and check the review out, it's my previous video. But basically what I said was that the game plays like a dream, it really captures the feeling of being Spider-Man, and while the side activities could get pretty monotonous and repetitive and the combat's lock-on system could be finicky, the main campaign, man, it delivers a powerful story, some incredible set pieces, and some really epic boss battles. I also touched upon the game's presentation, praising the immaculate animations in cutscenes and during gameplay, and lauding the graphics for its technical and artistic merits, especially in motion. Now, given the debate surrounding whether the game was graphically downgraded from the E3 2017 showcase, I did show a few side-by-side screenshots, and my overall findings were that based on my own preferences, some things looked better in the old footage and others looked better in the final build. I liked the way Spider-Man's suit reflected light better in the old footage as it accentuated the suit's details and textures a lot better under a wider variety of lighting conditions, and I also did find some of the environmental shadowing and details in the older footage to look superior, but the colors in the final build, particularly on Spider-Man's suit, are a lot more vibrant and better balanced. Other aspects of environmental details and character models look sharper and better in the final build, and I really didn't find the adjustments of puddles to be all that detrimental, especially since you'll find plenty of other puddles all throughout the game. Now, Digital Foundry did their own analysis of the game's graphics, and what they found was that on a technical level, no graphics downgrade took place whatsoever. It was noted how texture resolution in the old footage versus the final build are virtually identical, that the game handles resolution scaling better in the final build, that the visual differences of the suit have more to do with a change in texture to make it less plastic-like and more cloth-like, that differences in shadow could be attributed to adjusted lighting conditions, and basically that significant differences you might notice had less to do with graphics downgrades and more to do with artistic decisions and adjustments. Overall, from a technical standpoint, Digital Foundry actually found that Spider-Man was superior in the final build in a number of important ways compared to the E3 2017 demo. But I also understand that visual preferences is subjective and will vary from person to person, and some may prefer the older look better, while others may find the newer look to be more appealing. And I know many out there are curious to see how the two versions of the game compare side by side. So for this video, I've compiled all of the best shots from the sequence in question from Spider-Man and put together this comparison. If you've watched my Spider-Man video review, then some of the shots will be familiar, but I've also included a bunch of other screen grabs that further highlight the differences. With that out of the way, here is a graphics comparison between Spider-Man's E3 2017 build and the final product. So, having seen this side-by-side comparison, what do you think? Do you like the look and feel of the older version, or do you like the adjustments Insomniac made for the final build? Regardless of where your preferences might lie, I'll repeat what I said in my review. In the grand scheme of things, I feel as though the visual differences are inconsequential because the game still plays so freaking well, and it still looks so freaking good. Seriously, just wait until you play through the campaign and encounter some of the incredible set pieces and boss battles, or until you experience the entire storyline. I think you'll quickly find that all these thoughts and discussions surrounding Spider-Man's suit texture or the placement of puddles will become a distant memory. What you'll actually remember is how utterly and completely Insomniac nailed this game in all the areas that mattered. At least, these are my thoughts and opinions. I'm sure you'll formulate your own once the game launches in a few days on September 7th, 2018. With that, I would like to end this news update. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy my content and would like to support this channel directly, consider donating on Patreon. And to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Yong Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Yong out!